Hello everyone, welcome to our YouTube channel Logic Medico. Today's interesting topic is superior oblique muscle. Before going to the topic, if you are new to my channel, kindly consider subscribing to our channel. Don't forget to press the thumbs up button showing that you like the video, because in the end you may forget, and share this video with your family and friends. So let's start the video with respect to superior oblique. So what is this muscle? Superior oblique is one of the muscle of the eyeball. It is outside the eyeball, so it's called as extraocular muscle. So this muscle will be dealt under the following heading: the location, origin, insertion, nerve supply and actions. So starting with the first one, that is the location. This conical structure is the orbit. So the location of the superior oblique is within the orbit but outside the eyeball. So it is an extraocular muscle. So this is the medial wall of orbit. This muscle is running parallel to the medial wall of the orbit. Then it hooks around one pulley and goes behind the equator of the eyeball and gets attached to the sclera. That's the orientation of superior oblique muscle. So let's start with the origin, insertion, nerve supply and action. The origin of this muscle is from the undersurface of the lesser wing of the sphenoid bone. It runs forwards parallel to the medial wall of the orbit and above the medial rectus. Then it hooks across a fibrocartilaginous pulley. This fibrocartilaginous pulley is called as trochlea. Then it turns direction. It goes laterally, downwards and backwards. When it is going like that, it is crossing the equator. It's going behind the equator of the eyeball to get attached to the posterolateral quadrant of the sclera of the eyeball. So this superior oblique is called so because this is the eyeball. If a muscle was there like this, actually it is there, that muscle is called superior rectus because it is straight. Okay, if it was like this, some other muscle which is not there, but it will be called transverse. So this is straight rectus, this will be called transverse. If it is neither vertical nor transverse, what will you call? And that is called oblique. So it's coming from above the eyeball, so we call it as superior oblique. So that is meaning of superior oblique. Origin, under surface of lesser wing of the sphenoid bone. It hooks across a pulley in the anterior plane. This pulley is called trochlea and it is attached to the frontal bone. Then it gets inserted to the posterolateral quadrant of the sclera of the eyeball behind the equator of the eyeball. So that is about the origin and insertion. Let's see the nerve supply. The nerve supply of the superior oblique is fourth cranial nerve. This fourth cranial nerve crosses the optic nerve from lateral to medial and ends by supplying superior oblique. So what is this fourth cranial nerve? The fourth cranial nerve is called as trochlear nerve. Now why it's called as trochlear nerve? Because this muscle, so called superior oblique, is passing through a pulley. I told you in the beginning, the fibrocartilaginous pulley. The pulley is called as trochlea. So isn't it interesting? The fourth cranial nerve is therefore called as trochlear nerve. There is one more easier mnemonic. All the extraocular muscles, there are 6 extraocular muscles: superior, inferior rectus, medial and lateral rectus, superior oblique, inferior oblique. Out of all this, all the extraocular muscles are supplied by third cranial nerve or oculomotor nerve except SO4 LR6. So SO4 means superior oblique. Just now I saw fourth cranial nerve, that is trochlear nerve. LR means lateral rectus, which is supplied by sixth cranial nerve, that is abducent nerve, because the action of lateral rectus is abduction. So the nerve is called as abducent nerve. That is an interesting point. Coming to the last but not the least, the actions of this muscle called as superior oblique. So this muscle is inserted here, okay, posterolateral quadrant. It will act from here, okay, it will act from the trochlea position. The trochlea is positioned in the frontal bone area, medial part of the orbit, next to your nose. Okay, this is the nose, next to the nose. So this is the neutral position of the eyeball. This is your nose. The trochlea is positioned here. So the superior oblique will act from here. It is attached to the eyeball on the posterolateral side here. It will act from here. So it will pull the eyeball downwards, forwards and medially towards the tip of the nose like this. This action is called as intorsion of the eyeball, also called medial rotation of the eyeball. Preferable word is intorsion of the eyeball. In an act of seeing a tip of the nose, that means you are using superior oblique. If you are able to do this action, that means your fourth cranial nerve is intact, that is the trochlear nerve is functional. Okay. Now the additional action of the superior oblique other than intorsion is it will help the inferior rectus in bringing the eyeball down like this. So this action is called as depression of the eyeball. So what is it called? Depression of the eyeball. So it also helps the lateral rectus in bringing the eyeball towards away from the midline. So it brings the eyeball away from the midline. This is called abduction of eyeball. So superior oblique, the main action is intorsion of the eyeball, wherein the eyeball moves downwards, forwards and medially. It's also called medial rotation of eyeball. That is a principal action. It helps the inferior rectus in causing depression of the eyeball. It helps the lateral rectus in causing abduction of the eyeball. So these are the additional action of superior oblique. So if there is a damage to the fourth cranial nerve, the trochlear nerve, if there is a damage to this nerve, so obviously this muscle will be paralyzed. Superior oblique will be paralyzed. That time the patient will have a squint. So the squint will be like this. This is called the vertical squint. It is a normal neutral eye. In this eyeball, the right eyeball, the trochlear nerve is paralyzed. So the eyeball cannot be intorted, cannot be depressed, cannot be abducted, but it will be lifted up like this. This squint is called as hyperopia or a vertical squint. The other name of squint is strabismus. It's a vertical strabismus or hyperopia or vertical squint. Thank you for learning superior oblique from our channel Logic Medico. Kindly consider subscribing to our channel. Don't forget to press the thumbs up button. Share this video to all your friends and family members. Thank you once again.